Hello there, we're back on our little island in Before We Leave. We're continuing with the tutorial. So it says research warehouse, which I believe we are doing. We are researching, what are we researching? Is it telling us here? Warehouses, good job. And then we're going to have to make one somewhere. Now these are bigger. They let us know that they're going to take up 2 tiles. So we have to keep that in mind. See, an area like this, had we known, would have been perfect for sticking a warehouse in if we hadn't put that garden there. So that's going to be a way to use up some of these little back alcove places that are sort of getting in the way of things. So we do have we have tools. You know what? Let's just start making another batch of tools. Although maybe we won't do that. We'll wait till we get the warehouse in, folks. I think we should wait. So I can't put a warehouse here unless I destroy that, which maybe isn't a bad idea. Or this way. I'm just wondering if we're going to need anything next to the ship. Do we have to build a port or docks? I'm kind of concerned that we should probably leave some space open there. Okay, let's unpause the game. First of all, it'll probably go faster. I bet you it works a little bit better. It's like, what speed are you at? I think it's been on pause for a while, but man, the game is so slow. Yeah, welcome to my world. Okay, so we have researched warehouses. Now we have to figure out where we're going to put one. Man, I wish I hadn't put that garden right there. That is perfect. Now all of this is ugly. I wonder if we're going to find a way to fix that as we move forward. Now, I think we can put a warehouse right here because there's roads all the way around it. Let's try that. Let us try, shall we? We need 8 of these, 4 of those, into da-da-da-da-da. Now, already occupied. It needs to, I'm going to put it like that. Is there a way? No. Okay, so R isn't changing anything. Is there a way to rotate these babies? It doesn't, I want it to go like those 2, but it doesn't, it's counting that circle around it is the road it's facing, so it's not willing to do that. Okay, it can't next to the road. That little triangle at the front, that's the part that's got to face onto a road. I see how this is working. Okay, so that spot right there would have been perfect. That would have been a really nice place for one, but that's too bad. And I could put it there, that, although if I have to build something next to that, then the road's got to be there. Well, now, hecky darn. All right, let's destroy this. Darn. Well, man, I don't like this. It hurts. Although we're going to want roads back here. We have no choice. And if I put a road back here, if I put a road there, I'll need that space at least demolished to place the warehouse into, won't I? So I'll need to take that out. And you know what? I don't want to take it out just behind the house. That seems so terrible. We'll take these 2 out. It hurts. It hurts. And we'll do big pause there. Okay, so where was our warehouse? Is this it? Warehouse. Okay. Then that will go. Well, it will fit there in a minute, won't it? It does now. Okay, that's tucked out of the way. Now we're going to have to build more tools. We're going to have to wait on wood. All the things. Was it doing that already? Was it just doing it automatically? It almost kind of looked like it, didn't it? Well, I guess it's doing it now. We just have to wait for the wood to come in. Now, wherever this guy is cutting here, it's not going bare at present. So that's good, right? I guess. There's a lot of trees back here. If I put one here, can he go around and get all that stuff? Because we'll be coming up with a road along the back here. So I can either put a road there, or I think I'm just going to put another choppy place. So I needed how many people? 25. We've got 28. How's the food holding up? Where do we find food? That seems important. Show food and drink. Okay, so we get 64 of those. 34 are being used. And water. There's not a lot of excess at this point, but it's doing. I'm kind of feeling we need another well. Oh, we get the well down here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, and all our houses are here, so I'm hoping that's going to be good enough. Okay, what do we do? This is for fields and wells. This is for harvest natural resources for a woodcutter. Is anybody going to mind living next to a wood? I could put a woodcutter right there. Really? And then we would still have the road open. The smell of fresh cut wood. I mean, I find that very nice. And then he can wander back here. Or I could put it in the back. No. Must face the road. I don't know, folks. Here? Oh, it's already occupied. Yes, I know. It has a tree in it. That's kind of the point, isn't it? So if I put the road there, then that opens up back here. And then we could put the woodcutter there. There are some trees back here. That's the thing, right? Here. I want to put it there. We'd still need to put another road out this way. Yeah, I find the road thing here is really, you know what? I'm just going back. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right there. The smell of fresh cut wood. 'Tis an industry of awesome. So we've got stones being stored up. This is being built. This is getting toward building some tools. They'll be working on our warehouse as they are able. Okay, so the stuff is there now. They're just putting it together. Good to know. And we have night coming on. Look at the little lights in. Aren't they cute, the little buildings? It is just adorable. I like it. Now, it doesn't look like we actually need wood at the moment. But I'm thinking if we take care of that, then it's just another space we can build in without having to deal with it later. Okay, choose which resources you want to store. Warehouses only have limited space. They're not a TARDIS, okay? Thank you for sharing that with me. The more types of resources you store, the less space there will be for each type. Okay, there's a clue. So now they will be upgradable at some point, but apparently not yet. So what is this? Add a resource. Okay, from the storage list. So do we want this one to be construction items or food items? How about we do 2 of them and make one for food and one for other stuff? I like this plan. For right now, let's put, can we just do this and this? There we go. We're working on 3 different items. We'll let that happen. You're so close. Oh my gosh, we're going to repair a ship. You'll need a better source of tools than the transmogrifier. Time to find some iron in the Highlands. And that is what this little doodobber is for. Okay. Research a metalwork. Okie dokie then. But gardening. Fine. They're not being kind to me, you know. So I am thinking at the moment, why is this all lit? Because is it working on something or just offering? Is it offering to work on something? So we got 14 out of 40. 4 out of there. We got some stuff. And you know what? We're going to add, we can't add iron till we actually have it. Okay, fine then. Be like that. I'm thinking we probably should put in a warehouse for food as well, shouldn't we? I mean, it feels legit. So here we go. If we put the rood there, can we put miscellaneous? What is that? Explorer's hut. That is resources. What is it? Storage and transport is elevator, warehouse. Can I put one here? Ah, because if I put it this way, the road is not in front. Oh. You gotta be careful here. We're gonna end up blocking ourselves in so bad. There's a hint on the left. Did you know that on the card for a selected building, you can use the controls near the top to change its priority for getting resources or pause it entirely? Nice to know. The transmogrifier did its magic. On the card of a building that requires workers, you can click on the little padlock icon, wherever that is, underneath the worker slots to lock some of the slots so that fewer peeps work here. Okay, so let's have a look at that. We're going to go over here. If we look on this fella. And what? A little padlock here. What is this? Ava! Spells it different, but I approve. And Emily. So if we do this, are we locking them out? I don't want to do that at the moment. So we'll look at it one day when we need to. It's good to know it's there. Okay, but we're still looking for a place for a freaking warehouse here, folks. What are we gonna do? I'd have to cut down all these trees to get a road through here, which seems so excessive to me. Okay, but we need a rusty hulk, and that means running a road all the way around here. So the first thing we're going to do is clear that up. And then I suppose we'll just zoom around there. Although zooming might be overstating it, but we'll get there, right? Like so. And an iron mine. Good you. Do your little duties. Now, can we add iron yet? And now we can. There we go. What is that? Iron ore. Oh, okay, so I don't want this one. How do I get... No. How do I get out of there? I want it gone. Stone are exceeding the storage. Okay, so I need this. Where is it? Iron. I need this one to not be here. How do I make this not be a thing? Take it out? Yes! Oh, well, there we go. All right, so we're going to need something separate for iron. And you know what? I'm going to put them up here. How about that? Make tools. Yeah. To process the iron into tools, you need an iron smelter and a toolsmith. They are special buildings that require power. Fortunately, your peeps have found an old generator. Aren't we lucky? Repair the rune generator, then build your iron smelter and toolsmith. You'll need to continue to make tools with the transmogrifier until it is set up. Okay. So now this is way over here. I wanted to put this stuff that pollutes up in this area. Look at the clouds with my, on the bottom left. I'm sorry, it was freaking me out. Okay, so we need to repair this. It's going to need tools and wood. Needs to be connected by road. And I put the thing in the only place where I could have put. Okay, if we demolish this, how do we do this? How do we just get rid of it? Focus on me. Demolish. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I guess. Blast. That whole road thing messes with me every time. Now we can fix it, repair it. Oh, that's going to be noisy. It's going to have fumes. You see this section here? This poor sucker right here is, yeah, that's sad. That is too bad. Now this is a tutorial. They're not asking us to learn anything right now. Are we allowed to learn something on our own? Vegetable Fields Orchards gives people happiness. I like it. I can't. Tutorials. Oh well. Repair the ruined generator. Okay, well that's being worked on. Construct an iron smelter. I hope we can do these up here. And I fear that this guy may want to move. I mean, I would want to move, right? We could put a house back here or something. Darn, 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 darn. That is too bad. Well, we have 28 of the 28 possible people who can live here at the moment. All right, how are we going to arrange things back? Look at that. Oh, look, these guys are playing musics. They're all happy. They're happy because they don't live next to that. I totally understand how this is working. And yeah, that's good. Let's make some more tools, please. We do need more warehousing. Oh, I'm going to have to cut down so many trees. It burns. Okay, if we take these two out or run the road there, we can put the, yeah, all right. I guess we're going to have to, guys. I'm sorry. And then we'll run a road, which will open up these, and then we can put another warehouse back here, I guess. Yes, it's jumping up and down. Gidding, 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 gidding. Do it, do it, do it, do it. But I'm working here, okay? Elevator, warehousing. So now I can do this, except is it facing the wrong way? It is totally, I want to face here, I guess. Okay, that's good. And then we'll put food in that. And we're going to, I wanted another one up here to make them elevator, warehouse. Can I put one here? Like that? This seems legit. And we'll use this one for the iron and the smelting and the doom and gloom stuff. But can we? There is the question. Can we do a smelter up here? Is it out of the range of power? Apparently. I mean, it's willing to go. It's willing to be there, I suppose. I suppose we'll take it. The smelter goes there, and the toolsmith can go. That allows me to get roads through there and roads through here, or roads over here. Which way looks like best? Neither. This is dreadful. And I mean, if I put roads and stick it back here, then the roads take up the space anyway. I mean, putting a warehouse back here, actually, that's what I should have done with this, is run the road and filled up those two spaces, and then this would have all been opened. I screwed up, as you do, or as I do. All right, I'm going to leave those two spaces open for in case I want another warehouse back here. I think that's, yeah. If I put a road there, I could put another warehouse here should I need to. And then we can put this little doodobber here. I guess. Sure. So that will leave me space for another warehouse at any rate, and that's taking up. And I could put another one there if I need it. At least we'll keep the grody bits up there. You know, let's destroy the Highlands. Let us destroy the Highlands, indeed. No, not you. You. Okay, what is this saying? No storage space for what? Because you have a wood in. So we're burning wood. Okay. And I'm down to one log guy again, but, you know, whatever. Okay, you are going to hold food for me. Potatoes, and I don't know if they need water stored, but it kind of looks like it, so we'll go ahead. What did that say? Remove water. Oh, just 120. I mean, do we need water stored in there? Can we change amounts? They seem to just be a set fraction of whatever it is you're doing. I mean, I'm fine with that, but Just checking. Having a relooky. Now, I'm trying to look for a way to cut down as many trees, as least trees as possible to get a road through this section. And I went, ooh, there's 2 spaces there. I'd have to cut down 1, 2, 3, and then it's still 4 and 5 and 6. This is what? Well, here is still a 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the road out here. Okay, that's only 4 trees get cut. If we come around this one, it'd be 1, 2, 3. Or 1, nah, I guess it'll come from here, won't it? More's the pity. 1, 2, 3 would get us out here, and it would just like wrap around that. I suppose that's about as good as we're going to get, isn't it? That's so sad. But I suppose then I could put another lumberjack back here, maybe. Oh, I hate cutting down this many trees. For a small village, there's a lot happening. Let's look at what's available to manage your settlements and peeps effectively. Click on the Island Details button. It's a big green one with the name of the island, which is Island 1. Can we change the name? Let's do this the right way, shall we? Can I do this? I'm sure I can, but not right now. Okay, the panel has a whole lot of information for you to explore as you need it, arranged under Resources, Peeps, and Buildings. Take a look at the Peep Details panel. Okay, so here are our resources. We have allocated, available, the total. What is that going to do? Oh, this is the water that's available. This is what's allocated. I guess that's what's being used, and this is all we've got. All right, good, interesting, etc., etc. Research. We get a ton of research that we're not using, which is driving me crazy. Here you can see every peep living on your island, along with things like what they're doing and a graph of how happy they are. You can click on the graph to make it bigger. For now, there's more to see, so close the Island Details with the close button or by clicking outside of it. Can I just look for a minute? I mean, near and dear to my heart here, okay? There's the graph. Okay, well, that's just is what it is. Works in the potato fields. She gets all those little fresh baby potatoes. Lucky girl. So it's showing us who is living where, who works where. These are our buildings and the number of people in them. A woodcutter, quarry, and mine. Iron mine 3. What is this? Iron ore. 1 what? Is that how many are in the actual building, I guess, before it gets moved? Okay, good to know. And then the peeps are here, and then the research. Can we rename the peeps? What is this? Oh, it finds her. Okay, another thing you can do is view a variety of overlays that show you information directly on the planet. Click on the overlays button down in the corner over here, which I was mucking around with by accident there last time. So we shall click on this and see all the things we have. What is this? Resource storage. Okay, excellent. I did a thing. I don't know why, but we got this, folks. There are all sorts of information in here about how your pollution is spreading across your islands, how happy your peeps are, how resources are flowing. There are tooltips on all the buttons that give you more information about what they show you. And for now, just close the overlay. Or we could go have a look. What is that? Quick or short travel? Meaning there are our warehouses. And the yellow or green is quick and short travel. Or if it was far, far away, I guess they'd have different issues, one supposes. Finally, you can view detailed information about individual resources and how they are allocated. In the top bar here, let's take a look at one of them. Maybe your tools. Click on the Production Resources button and click on the tools. So, Production Resources. And we click on the tools. Now, what do we see? This is showing us a lot of things. You've got a line showing how many of the resources you have available, out of the maximum you can store. Okay. A line showing how many of the resources are allocated for use, such as construction and producing of the resources. Actions you can take. You can turn on the resource flow and resource storage overlays. If you click on any of the line graphs, it'll take you to each building on the island that section applies to in turn each time you click. A small slider underneath the available line allows you to set an amount that is reserved for shipping and construction. This is really useful if you've got a resource that your peeps keep using up when you're trying to ship it off to another island. So we can stockpile things basically. Okay. Try them out, then close the display by clicking on the button that opened it. So we have things. We have 10 available tools, allocated tools. So unallocated, 0 unallocated space for tools. This opens our details. Okay, we've seen that before. And now I've lost it. Come back to me. Your peeps are becoming unhappy. They're working hard and dealing with pollution, and they will move and work more slowly. As well as looking in the Peeps Details panel, like you just saw, you can also check happiness of a single peep by clicking on them. And then on the small happiness graph at the bottom of their card. One way to help your peeps stay happy is to give them better food and drink. Tea! We're going to give tea! And orchards are coming. Oh my God. Okay, so we can finally do gardening. Bring it on. I approve. Okay, so they were saying we could like click on this person and see how he's doing. And you know, okay. Poor Zaben here. He's just working too hard lately. Poor little Zaben. I'm so sad. I want to put another house somewhere, but research gardening, 2 vegetables and 2 teas. I would be happy to. Okay, now we have this set for food. Yes, and it's filled. We're doing fine. Okay, and this has got sort of our construction bits, and that's doing okay too. What is going on up here? We need this to be set for iron ore, iron bars. I wonder if we should put more tools up here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know, because you're going to be making them up here. That seems like a good choice, right? And then perhaps these tools can be sent somewhere else if we ever get that far ahead. We shall see what we shall see. So we are making pollution. Our people are unhappy. But we're going to make tea, and tea makes everything better. I know this. You know this. We're all good. So back here, I could plant maybe something here, run the road. Well, if I run the road here, then I can only plant 1, unless we have, again, warehouses. I don't know what buildings are going to be available that take up 2 spaces. I think for now I'm just going to have to assume that, most things will be 1. If I do this, these have, that can be cleared up. And I may have to cut down another tree. And we would at least have 3 places we could build in. This gives us 2 and 1 here. Unless I run the road up here. It makes more sense to run the It makes more sense to run the road up there only if I'm willing to cut down more trees. Oh, we're going to decimate the poor place. Oh, I know it's occupied. I do. I understand. Man, I hate cutting all these trees down. It's quite painful. It's wrong. And I won't be able to build back here anyway. Unless I put the road there, and then I could do 1, 2. But what's the point? I could just do 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. It burns. Oh, and just how much time we've gone by. Okay, this is flying by. Thank you guys for being here. This is the second part of the tutorial. We'll continue on and see if there is more to it, and then we'll play a proper game. Until I see you next time, live your life happy, guys. Let's try to build it beautiful. Bye-bye.